Any place in the final is so close, it hurts. And it certainly will hurt if you lose at this stage. It is the first of the Scottish Cup semi-finals. Aberdeen and Hibs are about to fight for the right to face either Celtic or Hearts in the final of 2012. Aberdeen haven't reached the final since 2000. Hibs haven't reached it since 2001. Chances like this do not come along very often. You just have to make the most of them. Separate themselves in 90 minutes. There will be extra time. If they still crowd after that, penalties will have to do the job. Willie Collum is about to blow his whistle. These are two evenly matched teams, not a lot between them. Such a hard semi-final to call, Andy.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ian. But I think it's who handles that occasion the better of the two sides. I think it's down to a bit of bravery. Get on the ball and make things happen on the big occasion.
81 teams enter this famous competition. We are down to the last four, and we'll soon be down to the last three, and then the last two. Chris Clark, Arneson, now young Robertson. It's cut out by Claros though. Tom Saws. Claros again. Paul Hanlon. Forlorn chase for Lee Griffiths.
Yeah, but it's an interesting front two. I think there's a good complement there. The pace of Griffiths. We know he can score goals. Up front, Gary O'Connor back, as you mentioned. A couple of goals in the last couple of games. It's a formidable front two if they can play to their best of form.
Gary O'Connor has scored in each of the last two games. He'll be hoping for continuation of that on the big Hampden stage today. Kajabi's throw. Griffiths skipping away from McCardle. Ivan Sproul almost took over. Fallon. That's a clever ball to Chris Clark and a chance for Aberdeen to offer something early on. It's Robertson on the overlap here. Clark. Left out by Saws. Clark again. Scott Vernon is beaten to it by James McPake. And now Sproul takes it up on Hibs' behalf. Griffiths. Isaiah Osborne, whose brother Isaac is at Aberdeen, although currently injured. Kajabi. Osborne. Gary O'Connor got to that, and Aberdeen was slow to react, but Lee Griffiths' effort was blocked by Reynolds. Kajabi with a great cross, and Gary O'Connor scores inside 3 minutes. A startling start to this Scottish Cup semi-final. It hasn't taken long for O'Connor and Hibs to get going.
Tremendous start from Hibs. It's funny, when this cross comes over, it seems more natural to me to take it with his left foot. The pressure's on there, and Kajabi's cross here, O'Connor still at the front, and he just guides it towards the target. There's no real pace on it, and Jason Brown can't get anywhere near it. I think, if anything, he's slightly just over on the wrong side, a bit too much. He should be closer to his front post there, and that gives O'Connor the time and the space just to guide it inside the post.
Correction, he's now scored in the last 3 matches, his 15th of the season. And Hibs have the lead already. And it's the first time they've scored against Aberdeen this season.
I think when you've got someone at the front post like that, Ian, Gary O'Connor is still there. that must naturally attract the goalkeeper to the front post, and I don't think he reacted to it.
2 minutes 41 seconds, the time of the goal. But hang on, because here's Vernon, and Aberdeen are looking for a quick reply, but surely he should have pulled that back.
Yeah, that's a poor effort. I mean, a couple of minutes ago, just before Hibs scored, they couldn't get a cross in from the left-hand side. On that occasion, it's a really poor cross when they were inside the box.
Well, the 3 league encounters between the sides this season were starved of goals. Just one disputed penalty in those 3 games. But Gary O'Connor on target already, and that's a blow for Craig Brown. Although plenty of time to salvage this yet. Arneson. Here's McArdle. Ryan Jack. Big shout from Graham Stack for McPake to leave it.
Well, we spoke about handling the occasion, Ian, and I think Hibs have done that, and certainly in the early stages. Long way to go, of course, but they've settled well. They've been on the front foot. They've taken the game to Aberdeen, and they've got their rewards.
Osborne. Considine. Vernon. Kajabi. Sproul. It's a foul by Paul Hanlon on Rory Fallon. Rory McArdle will take this free kick. It's his 9th Scottish Cup tie. He's yet to be on the losing side in this competition. Scott Vernon trying to muscle in here, and Hanlon had to shovel it away for a corner. Positive response from Aberdeen.
Yeah, and I think that'll be a good contest at the back there. Vernon and Fallon, both of them decent in the air. They link up well together. That was well played from Hanlon. He read it well, cleared the danger, gives Hibs a chance to regroup.
Chris Clark's corner, an easy take for Graham Stack though. Too easy.
Well, that gives his teammates a bit of confidence. See their goalkeeper taking a cross so cleanly. Just relieves the pressure and they can get out easily.
Graham Stack has only conceded 1 goal in 4 games against Aberdeen, and that was a dubious penalty.
And that was another chance for Griffiths to get in behind. Again, good movement from Griffiths. He's more than happy to work the channels. He loves getting in and around that penalty box to get a sniff at goal.
Hibs aiming to reach the Scottish Cup final for the 12th time. Last time they won the Scottish Cup, they did have an Irishman in charge, Dan McMichael, back in 1902. Pat Fenlon hoping to make history. Chris Clark. Ryan Jack challenges, and McPake has to scoop that away high into the Hampden sky. They call him stopping play because Ryan Jack is in considerable agony, and so too is Claros.
Ryan Jack is struggling here. Look at his eyes, focused on the ball, and Claros comes in and knocks him right on the cheekbone. I really hope he's able to recover from that. You've got to say, both players, their eyes focused on the ball. Just a very accidental clash there.
Ryan Jack, one of several Aberdeen-born players in the squad. Just been named their young player of the season. And he was up quite quickly after that short, sharp shot. Jack returns.
I don't know if Stack should be taking too much time. His team are in front. but still play. It's 5 minutes gone and you've got the lead. A long way to go, and Hibs have to show that they're still capable of controlling the game.
It's won by Hanlon. Osborne. Sproul challenges with Hughes. Jack. Fallon. Firm but fair from Kajabi. The Gambian defender, one of several new arrivals in the winter window. Stephen Hughes. Kari Arneson. Clark Robertson. Robertson is only 18. Vernon. Osborne beating Hughes to it. Aberdeen can come back for more. Arneson. Just a little too heavy for Stephen Hughes.
Yeah, but I think that's encouraging for Aberdeen. Craig Brown will want to see more of this controlled passing. There's the run, a bit of space. Only problem was the pass just a bit too heavy, but that will give Aberdeen a bit more confidence, knocking it around like that.
Aberdeen's last win at Hampden Park was against Hibs in that semi-final of 2000. They've lost on their last 4 visits and conceded 4 goals on each occasion. Craig Brown back at his old Hampden home, where as manager of Scotland he only lost 4 games. A slack start defensively from Aberdeen though, and Gary O'Connor pouncing. Ivan Sproul, Kajabi, Claros. Ricardo will beat Sproul to that, but here's the Honduran Claros again. Offside, Lee Griffiths.
Well, there's a tight call early in the match. This diagonal. You see Griffiths and O'Connor, and both of them just offside. Good call.
Vernon. Sproul. Considine, Aberdeen's player of the year and their captain. Considine was sent off in the semi-final here last season against Celtic. Reynolds, who played for Craig Brown at Motherwell. Vernon up against McPake, away by Doherty, and Lee Griffiths chasing this. Reynolds having to come across.
Just a bit heavy on the touch. But Griffiths, as I was saying earlier, so willing to work those channels. And there's the pace. And as soon as this is down to a 1v1, he wants to take Reynolds on. Just that touch there, a bit heavy. But he is someone that will give Aberdeen some problems this afternoon.
Matt Doherty on loan from Wolves. Hughes. Vernon. Ryan Jack linking up with Arneson, but he's not going to get to that.
Again, the right idea. But once more, just a bit heavy on the pass. And if you would accuse anything, Aberdeen, just the start to this game has been so poor for them. O'Connor's got the goal. I just wonder about the positioning of the goalkeeper, Jason Brown. When this ball comes over, I think he's maybe a yard too far over to his left. He's just guiding that towards the target, and I think he's got his positioning just a bit off in the early stages.
Cheap goal for Aberdeen to give away, really, but Gary O'Connor buzzing of late. It's like Doherty, is it, is down here?
Yeah, it's another facial knock, I think. Just a flailing arm. He sees he comes in here. Just that right forearm.
It certainly looks painful for Doherty, who was at Bohemians when Pat Fenlon was manager there. Pat Fenlon replaced Colin Calderwood at the end of November. He brought in some players in January who certainly made a difference to Hibs, and they do have a bit of breathing space down at the bottom. Assisted by Liam O'Brien as well as Billy Brown, of course. Reynolds launching this towards Vernon. Fallon crashing in, but free kick is given against him, and it certainly looked reasonably reckless.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, a bit reckless in his challenge. McPake getting in amongst the two of them there. It will be a decent tactic for Aberdeen this afternoon. When they do throw it into the box, McPake will have to meet that aerial challenge with Vernon and Fallon, both capable.
Just 2 defeats in their last 7 games, Hibs, which is actually their best run since early season. Gary O'Connor's latest goal has made the difference at Hampden Park so far. Griffiths felt he was fouled by Hughes and might have had a case, but Willie Collum thought otherwise, and he had a decent view. Griffiths again.
He's positive, Griffiths, isn't he? He wants to turn on to the Aberdeen defence all the time, trying to get close to his partner O'Connor, asking him to go and show for the throw-in.
Soares returns it to Doherty. It's tickled away by Fallon. The Aberdeen fans over there felt that that might have been their throw.
Well, not a great deal to choose between the sides before the game, not a great deal to choose in terms of possession, just that all-important breakthrough that's given Hibs the early advantage. Remains to be seen how they handle being in front on a big occasion.
Definitely offside against Scott Vernon.
You can see here again Hibs playing that offside line well. Always take a chance when it's so high up the pitch.
Paul Halland's free kick towards Gary O'Connor. Just veered away from Soares. Two number 13s together. Stroked away by Clark Robertson. Doherty will take this throw. O'Connor makes himself available, but it's a very Heavy return.
They haven't worked those throw-ins well at all. Been in promising positions. All you want to do is retain possession, try and work a couple of passes, and you can hopefully get the ball into the box, but it's all just falling away for Hibs.
Considine. Skirting Osborne. Arneson. Robertson now. Vernon. Kajabi having to hook that away from Fallon. McArdle's onto it. And ready to return it quickly, but it's met by Kajabi. Robertson. Vernon. Claros quickly intervening, but it is an Aberdeen throw.
He's one that can control the tempo of the game. I saw him in an earlier round against Ayr United down at Somerset Park, albeit against First Division opposition, but a lovely touch on the ball, good passing skills.
Vernon. Vernon again. His own man Ryan Jack probably in his way. Mistake from Reynolds. O'Connor. It's a fine challenge by Kari Arneson. McPeak. He's found Griffiths, and Griffiths up against Reynolds here. Well, it wasn't a big chance for Lee Griffiths.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he didn't take it an extra yard. He receives it so well here, gets on the turn quickly. But just another couple of yards, he may well have got closer to the target. Reynolds trying to keep him on his right-hand side, but the dip of the shoulder. Pat Fenlon knows that's a chance gone.
Scored for Dundee in a League Cup victory over Aberdeen a couple of seasons ago.
If he's able to work on his attitude and his professionalism, he's got a lot of qualities to do really well in the game.
Well, Mick McCarthy certainly saw something in him, bringing him to Wolves. On loan at the moment. Reynolds. Robertson. Chris Clark. Up against Doherty. Soares gets involved. Griffiths. Arneson won it back. In fact, the free kick is going to be given for a foul by Lee Griffiths. It became rather entangled.
Well, the foul's been given. Griffiths, I think, was frustrated at giving possession away. It's not a great deal in that.
McArdle. McPeak leaping over Fallon. It's retrieved by Clark. Franto let it go for the throw. Potential for a long throw from the Icelander, Kari Arneson. Some big boys to aim for. Considine in there with Fallon and Vernon. Here it comes from Arneson. Away by Doherty, but a chance for Arneson to send it back. Cleared by Osborne. Cardle for Jack.
It's interesting, the Stack gets the ball for Hibs, the goalkeeper. He just wants to kick it all the time. Neither fullback want to show and get on it. They're just trying to fight for possession in the opposite half and try and play from there.
Stephen Hughes. Soares with a header. Claros thinking about releasing Griffiths. It might get to him eventually, but via Osborne. Doherty, the right back, has continued running. Hooked away by Robertson, but only to Griffiths. Hughes onto that, and now Mark Reynolds. Hughes. Robertson. Vernon looking for it. Up against McPake. A shove by Vernon.
McPake is very happy to meet that physical challenge with Vernon. The two of them just muscling in each other there, and McPake defending well. There have been accusations this season that Hibs have been really soft defensively at times. He's been brought in to give them a bit more strength, a bit more leadership.
Brought in from Coventry. Given the captain's armband with Ian Murray sidelined.
You can see him there, organising. It's not easy to do that when you're out of breath.
Doherty looking for options. Put away by Hughes. Good take from Vernon. Here's Ryan Jack. Up in the air by McArdle. Fallon rises. Arneson, McArdle. Arneson again. Hughes. Still got it. McArdle. Claros unable to clear it. Griffiths. Reynolds covering.
I think he's been quite disciplined, Ivan Sproul. Just playing left of a four for Hibs, just in terms of a defensive job, but he's really not been on the ball at all going forward. And he's certainly someone with a bit of pace who can get in behind that Aberdeen defence and get some crosses in.
One by Hanlon, but here's Arneson. Off the boot of Ryan Jack. Lee Griffiths. Up in the air. And Griffiths closing down McArdle, but a goal kick.
That was a tremendous leap from Griffiths. He's been everywhere in this opening half hour or so. Left and right. Involved in the build-up to the goal. And he'll be keen to get a goal himself. Semi-finals are a big occasion. We know they're tense and nervous. Get a goal today and you can begin to make a name for yourself.
Considine. Hanlon in front of Vernon. Now Sproul. Hanlon. Aberdeen beat 4-4, Queen of the South in a replay, and then won at Motherwell to get this far. Hibs overcame Cowdenbeath despite going one down after 19 seconds. Came through ties against Kilmarnock and United, who knocked them out of this competition last season. Ryan Jack's offside.
Well, they're struggling for penetration, Aberdeen, aren't they? They're getting one or two balls into the box, not really with any great deal of quality. And they can't get in behind this Hibs defence so far.
71, Craig Brown is the oldest manager in British football, just a little bit older than his pal, Sir Alex Ferguson. The big two in Spain are jostling for the title. Real Madrid take on Sporting from 7 o'clock on Sky Sports 1 HD tonight. And that's followed by Barcelona at Levante And of course, it's El Clasico time next week. Scott Vernon. Claros. Osborne. Had to evade Clark.
Yeah, I think Hibs would do well just to knock it around like this. And try and keep a bit of controlled possession. We've seen them going forward, but not playing a great deal of passes. And I think they can, if they can get it to Claros. He's the one who can control the tempo of the game at times.
Away by Reynolds. Nobody seemed to show too much interest in that. Should be a goal kick now. It is. Rory McArdle. Considine. It's a foul by McPake, shoved right in front of Willie Collum on Vernon.
It's all very well getting close to your opponent, but can't come right through the back of him. Silly foul to give away.
Fallon. Hanlon stuck to him. Robertson.
Well, surprised at that from Reynolds. Just wanted to clear it immediately. I think he's good enough to bring that down. Play it back to his goalkeeper. But again, it's the occasion. Doesn't want to make a mistake. Safety first.
O'Connor. Didn't really look where he was putting that. And Hughes now for Jack. Sproul. Out by Reynolds. On by Jack. Fallon. Considine for Hughes. There's a bit of a tangle on the ground then. Mark Robertson and Gary O'Connor.
Yeah, and I think there's a lack of composure with the man in possession. They are so keen to get this ball forward. On occasion, you can just play a short pass, keep the move building, control possession, and wait for the right opportunity to make that killer pass. These players seem too keen to get the ball forward.
Willie Collum just having a word with Gary O'Connor there. Reynolds. Vernon won his header, but it's duly cleared by McPake. Back by McArdle, on by Arneson, on by Fallon. Might come down soon. It has come down. Here's Hughes. McArdle. Arneson for Jack. Blocked by Sproul. Free kicks given for Sproul's barge on Jack. Set piece offers an opportunity for Aberdeen. It's a delivery required from Ryan Jack. Oh, it's a bit of a teaser, but McPake rose the highest. Considine now for Clark. Considine charged in on that. Arneson has a go. It's a little frantic for Hibs. Claros though for O'Connor. Kajabi.
Just no controlled passing there. so desperate just to get the ball away from their goal line. Someone needs to take a bit of responsibility, get on the ball and try and control this game. Aberdeen have someone, Stephen Hughes in the middle of the park. Arneson can control it. In the middle for Hibs, already spoken about Claros. He just needs to get on the ball, he's got a bit of composure.
Reynolds, here is Hughes. Ricardo back for Hughes. Ryan Jack, Fallon. Dispatched by Hanlon. Osborne. Ricardo. Arneson. Robertson. The carry to Fallon. Reynolds. Chris Clark is begging for it out on the left. He's not going to get it. Sproul for O'Connor. Chases on between Griffiths and Considine here, but the Aberdeen captain at the front of the queue.
I think they're getting enough of the ball, Ian Hibs, but they're not doing too much with it. They're not making any sort of number of passes, and it's all a bit too hectic. Pat Fenley's liking him, sure.
Claros. O'Connor, blocked by Considine. Wasted by Claros.
Well, Anderson was lucky there. I thought he didn't want the ball as much as Claros in that 50-50. Claros won it in the end.
Osborne, Considine. Clark. Back for a second spell at Aberdeen. It's a free kick, or rather gives away a free kick as he trips Claros.
Just drives inside into all the bodies. And again, when you think about it, Aberdeen, they've probably had more passes than Hibs, but they can't make any sort of penetration at all. All they've got is a cross into the box from 30-40 yards, not quite good enough.
O'Connor up against Robertson. Away by Reynolds. Sproul. It's Griffiths! And Jason Brown worried for a moment.
Well, he's certainly taking his shots early. Griffiths in the centre of the field now. Picks this ball up from Sproul, and again the quick shot away. Just a yard or two wide, but he gets a lot of power behind that ball. And once again, Jason Brown scrambling to his right-hand side.
Rory Fallon knocked it on, but Hanlon duly dealt with that. Now Ivan Sproul. Stayed in for Lee Griffiths. O'Connor looking for the cross, but Reynolds sends it away.
Yeah, it was an excellent pass from Sproul there. And once again, Griffiths the early ball into his strike partner O'Connor. And Hibs from here just need to try and get the ball into the box again. They've got a very lively front two.
Kajabi. Griffiths. It's a bit of clearance that time from Considine. Peake strong and solid. Claros. Arneson. McPeake. Sproul. Had a quick look at Gary O'Connor's whereabouts. Chris Clark now. Scott Vernon. Arneson. Will they be more incisive here? There's your answer. Lee Griffiths now. Considine has to come across. Corner in the middle, if he can pick him out. It's gone out.
Well, that's a waste of a wonderful ball at the back from Hanlon here. Beautiful diagonal. And it sent Lee Griffiths away again on the left-hand side. You can see there, the 39 minutes has taken it out of him.
Reynolds. Offside, Vernon.
Well, he's only half a yard offside, but again, these tight calls, you're always pleased to see the linesman get them right.
Final 5 minutes of a first half in which Aberdeen have seen plenty of the ball, but have offered little in the final third where it counts.
Stack hasn't had a save to make, and that must be concerning Craig Brown. I wonder whether he'll look to his bench to make a change as early as half-time.
Connor taking them on. Soars taking a tumble. Doherty now. Occupied by Clark. Aberdeen's throw. Craig Brown left Motherwell for Aberdeen, somewhat controversially midway through last season. Alongside him there, Archie Knox, one of the great characters.
Yeah, I just wonder whether they're thinking about Fraser Fyvie, Josh McGuinness, maybe Darren Mackey. Something different, because there's not enough penetration by the amount of passes that they've had in this first half.
Wise old heads, they've got a few years between them. Doherty, O'Connor, on ball, Doherty. Reynolds, McCardle. Arneson. Considine. Hughes for McCardle. Wasteful though. Been a few stray passes in this first half. Stoke though couldn't let Aberdeen in here. It is Vernon, Hughes and Fallon in the box, but it's a very disappointing delivery.
Well, that's dreadful. Such a promising position. McPake does well, and then, like so many players, his last pass is not the right one, and Aberdeen have got an option here. The back post, plenty of space to get it into. He kicks it out the park. How disappointing is that?
Arneson. Soars sliding in on Clark.
I think the game is crying out for a bit of composure. It's all that it's looking for, certainly from Aberdeen's point of view. Composure in their passing, and they could still get back into this game and win it.
Reynolds, Vernon, Hughes has made a move here. But Stack will gather.
That is all he has been asked to do, Graham Stack. Just come out and take the odd ball or two, take one or two crosses. He's done it all cleanly, but hasn't been asked to make any saves of any note.
Griffiths. McArdle. Jack. Considine. Bart Robertson. Stephen Hughes. McArdle. No, still not happening in the final third for Aberdeen. Don't think he thought much of that.
No, just looking for composure, bit of quality. And the biggest difference I find in the first half, Ian, has been the front two. I think O'Connor and Griffiths have looked lively. They have looked as though they might be able to get a goal or two. O'Connor's already got one. Griffiths, very lively. Haven't seen much from Aberdeen.
A minute minimum to be added on. Osborne made really good progress. Claros. Stephen Hughes blocked that. And that's a foul on Rory Fallon by Pa Kujabi. Can Aberdeen have the last word in this first half? Hughes. Hughes again. Crisp passing, but across came Osborne to sort the situation out. Robertson's going to have to launch this. It's almost half-time, it's on by Fallon, but McPake very calm, and that's that as far as the first half is concerned. A wonderful start for Hibs when Gary O'Connor poached a goal inside 3 minutes. Aberdeen have huffed and puffed, but have offered so very little in the final third. They need to improve significantly. Half-time in the first of the Scottish Cup semi-finals at Hampden. It's Aberdeen 0, Hibs 1. Well, Craig Brown had to do something. He's done something. He's taken off Ryan Jack and brought on another of Aberdeen's very promising youngsters in Fraser Fyvie. He's only 19. He's missed the last few games with an ankle injury. So Fyvie has replaced Jack.
Well, there's a youthful energy and enthusiasm about his play that just comes naturally. And obviously Craig Brown looking for one of his youngest members of the squad to give his team a lift.
When these teams last met at the semi-final stage in 2000, Hibs were 1-0 up through Russell Latapy, but Aberdeen recovered to win 2-1 and go through to the final. Harold Stavrum and Andy Dow scored that day. Aberdeen are going to have to kick the ball out as Hibs have a man down. And they're doing just that now. It's not for the first time today, it's him.
Well, he was caught up here with 5'8", just right, and it's that forearm again, just in his jaw. Not the first time he's been slapped today. He's had no luck.
Yep, he's taken a couple of bashings. Matt Doherty. Pat Fenlon standing right by him. They're getting complex about this. Doherty, happened in the first half. Caught there by Fraser Fyvie.
Well, again, I think it's just a flailing arm there. Doesn't actually look that bad, in all honesty. Just seems to brush him off. May well be something that he felt in the first half as well. I'm sure he'll be okay.
Well, Aberdeen needed someone to come on and prove to be an influence in this game. They'll be hoping Fraser Fyvie is the man to do that. He's certainly capable. A bright young prospect, Andy.
Yeah, I like him. I know he's made a decision to leave the club. Might be in his best interests. He's got so much talent, so much to offer. And it's amazing that Craig Brown turns to one of the youngest members of his squad for a lift on a semi-final. And hopefully Fyvie can make his mark on this type of occasion. I don't think he'll be scared of it at all.
So Chris Clark has moved over to the right and Fyvie has it now. Arneson. Can McArdle get to this? Not quite.
Well, that was a chance there. Hibs, of course, temporarily down to 10 men. And there was the overlap. The ball from Arneson, just a bit too heavy once again. McArdle can't get onto it. But McArdle has to do that. As a right back today, he has to try and offer himself as an option to his teammates going forward.
In towards Tom Sawers. Gary O'Connor's third-minute strike today. Hibs' quickest goal in the Scottish Cup since John O'Neill scored after 90 seconds in a semi-final against Livingston 11 years ago today. Sawers. Osborne. O'Connor. Away by McArdle. Fyvie. It's gone out though. Hibs throw. Doherty's throw towards Griffiths.
Pat Fenlon claiming for a handball there from Considine.
Here's Clark. McArdle. Away by Hanlon. Off by O'Connor, who got a kick on the head then from Considine. Here is the Aberdeen captain. Up towards Vernon. Hanlon with a handball. And a promising free kick for Aberdeen at the start of the second half.
Yeah, and I think it was a linesman who spotted this. Just a bit of a misjudgment there. And the high hand. Bit fortunate to escape a yellow card, deliberate handball. But this is promising for Aberdeen. This might be able to kick-start their semi-final if they can get something from this.
Hughes and Fivey over the free kick. Big chance this. Hughes to send it in. Considine's header clutched by Stack.
Well, he makes a really good connection, Considine. Hanlon can't get anywhere near him, but it goes right down the throat of Stack and he takes it comfortably. Undoubtedly their best chance.
Considine actually scored twice in a Scottish Cup semi-final for Aberdeen against Queen of the South back in 2008, but Aberdeen fans don't like to hear too much about that game.
Once again, Hibs can't keep the ball. 3-4 passes and then it breaks down. They have to do better in possession.
Arneson. There has been a distinct lack of quality at times.
Well, we'll just put that down to a lack of understanding.
Away by Considine. Fallon secures a throw. Lee Griffiths is offside. Graham Chambers, the assistant referee.
Griffiths once again looking to get onto anything that's long. Once again, a tight call, but the linesman's got it right.
Osborne soars. Claros. Doherty. Behind Griffiths. Fivey. Hughes. Robertson. Taken by Vernon, but McPake gets involved. Claros now for Isaiah Osborne. Ivan Sproul's making a good run here. Griffiths. Now Sproul, can he get his shot away? He cleverly picked out Gary O'Connor. Griffiths. Kajabi!
Well, that was promising for a goal for a number of players. First of all, Sproul, he couldn't get the shot away. O'Connor does, but it's blocked. Here's a bit of decent technique from Kajabi. Keeps it low. How often do you see that? Soaring over the bar, but he can't find the target.
Fallon. Clark. Fivey.
Well, that's one of the most difficult skills to bring off. Taking a ball like that. He's on the back foot, Fraser Fivey. No surprise that ended up over the bar, but that's what you want to see from him. The ball going down the right-hand side and being the left of a four, he's quite happy to make the effort, get into the box, give his teammate in possession a different option.
Connor. Hughes. Fallon. Well won by Hanlon. Here's Kajabi. Oh, he's in bother. Fallon. Now Vernon. Still a bit to do. Hughes. Fivey. Wrapped by Stack. Kajabi will be a relief man.
Yeah, Kajabi there, 2 hands in the air. He knows he's guilty of giving the ball away and inviting Aberdeen onto him. And they can't get a shot away. Vernon working it. And then that shot there actually turns into a decent pass. But Fiery can't find the angle to keep the move alive.
Fallon. Fivey. Hughes. Harangued by O'Connor.
It's a mistake like that that can give your opponents a bit of a lift. It remains to be seen if Aberdeen can continue to take the game towards it.
Reynolds seeking out Vernon. He's found him. Arneson waiting for a cross. Ricardo delivers. Fallon's in there. Beaten to it by Doherty, but it is a corner. Kajabi's being summoned here to Willie Collum.
Yeah, this deep cross to the back post, and Doherty reads it well. Because Fallon in the air is a bit of a handful, but Doherty quite happy to clear the danger. Pressure still on for Hibs though.
Aberdeen needs someone to step forward. Fivey's corner. Away by Doherty. Griffiths. Reynolds. Evans proud if he can get past Reynolds here. We'll see Gary O'Connor charging towards the box, but Reynolds recovered. Reynolds going long again. Kajabi will send that amongst the Aberdeen fans.
Well, I know he's no slouch, Mark Reynolds, but that would have been an interesting race had Ivan Sproul elected to take him on.
Clark and McCardle on that right-hand side. An option. Claros on the scene. Hibs inviting more pressure. Robertson. Over towards Fallon. He's won it. McTake beats Vernon to it though, critically.
He's been absolutely solid, McTake, so far in this game. Up against Vernon and Fallon, he's been more than a match for them.
It's a good spell this for Aberdeen. Clark has got his cross in, and Doherty has popped it away for a corner. Can Aberdeen make this spell count? Column. Having a word with Scott Vernon and Doherty. Fivey it is to deliver. Stack away, back by Robertson, but comfortably cleared. Reynolds minding the shot. Griffiths quickly upon him. Robertson now for Fivey. Aberdeen need to find a cutting edge. A day when they've seen plenty of the ball. Time to do something with it. Reynolds fortunate. As O'Connor lurked. Reynolds now looking for Fivey. Cut out by Doherty. Oh, that is stunning! Rory Fallon! Aberdeen's Scottish Cup talisman scores in this competition again! That was beautiful! That was breathtaking! Aberdeen are level!
Well, we've been waiting for a bit of quality, and my goodness, we get it here. Doherty puts it back into the danger area where the bodies are, but look at that. Chest control, and then a measured volley. He doesn't lash out at it. He gets a massive dip in it. Marvellous technique. He's not too far off his line, Graham Stagg, but enough for Fallon to find it back in the net, and Aberdeen right back in this semi-final.
His fourth goal in the competition this season. Scored more goals in the cup than he has the league. A special strike. Aberdeen had been enjoying a really good spell of pressure, and now they have something to show for it. Announced outstanding moment of quality at the end where the Aberdeen fans are gathered. An hour played, 1-1. Osborne. Sproul. It's a comfortable save for Jason Brown from Osborne. Fivey's error. Soars. Doherty. A pass from Osborne. It's come off Robertson. And Hibs responding now to that wonder goal from Fallon.
Well, all of a sudden this semi-final has gone to life. Look at this pass, a bit of quality on it. Wraps it into the feet of Doherty. Good control. Can't quite get the cross in, but Hibs still on the attack.
Lee Griffiths' corner. Didn't clear the first hurdle, which was Stephen Hughes. They found a way to goal in spectacular fashion. And Rory Fallon scored both goals in the quarter-final at Motherwell. Doherty, offside here. Soars. These two were locked together for most of their league encounters this season, and here they are again at 1-1. On by Fallon. Sproul. Osborne. Doherty. Osborne. There's Arneson on him. Needs assistance from Tom Soars. Claros. Take. Arneson though, up against Claros. Vernon now. Chris Clark's available, and Hughes has picked him out. Aberdeen come again. Hungry now. McArdle. Hughes. Away by Hanlon. Hibs having to dig in. It's going to come to Fraser Fivey with a bit of time on his hands. Fivey can't get enough curl on it.
Well, I have a vision of Alec McLeish picking the ball up in a cup final a few years ago, curling this into the top corner. Fivey there can't quite get the movement on the ball. Bit of composure, but no real curl on the ball to bring it back. A really decent spell for Aberdeen, and the one thing that goal has done, Ian, is brought the supporters to life and possibly put a yard on the stride of these Aberdeen players. They're beginning to dominate.
An early start for many of them. Griffiths. Hughes. McArdle. Doherty will send that out for a throw. Darren Mackie is going to be on for Aberdeen any second now. Started the last couple of games. On the bench for this one, but about to play a prominent part, it would seem. Arneson's long throw, won by McPake. David Wotherspoon is going to be on for Hibs as well as Darren Mackie for Aberdeen. Connor, Sproul, challenged by McCardle. Robertson. Vernon. Considine. Fallon. Considine is tracking Kajabi here, but it does go for the goal kick. And both sides are going to make a change. Darren Mackie scored his first goal since September against Dundee United last week. Is going to take the place of Chris Clark. I'm impressed that his number is up. Darren Mackie, who lost semi-finals in this competition with Inverness on loan in 2004 and with Aberdeen in 2008, comes on to have a say. And Jorge Claros, the Honduran, is going to be replaced for Hibs. And on comes David Wotherspoon, who has to tread carefully because he is a yellow card away from missing the final should Hibs make it.
Well, Pat Fallon has to do something. He has seen this second half Aberdeen get equaliser. They're beginning to dominate the ball and possession. They're beginning to look more dangerous. And that change might just spark Hibs into a bit of life.
Robertson. Here is Wotherspoon. A collision course with Arneson. Free kick given against Wotherspoon. Everybody was for listening.
His eye on Pat Fallon. Pat Fallon wasn't happy with that decision.
Leo, the fourth official. Reynolds. McPake, clipped by Vernon.
Well, they've had the reaction, Craig Brown and his players, this second half. And there's the evidence. Edging possession, 60-40, a bit more controlled in their passing. They've got that wonder goal. I wonder if they can go on and get the winner before the 90 minutes are up.
Hughes. Soars. 5e. Fallon, who scored that excellent equaliser. 5e. Fends off Wotherspoon. Stephen Hughes. Arneson. Hughes for Robertson. Fallon. Vernon. It's a foul by Fallon on McPake.
McPake is so determined in the air. Any balls that are floating around, he's a magnet to them. He's been very dominant there. But he needs to try and somehow marshal his teammates to get back into this game.
It's been a really good second half for Aberdeen. Saw plenty of the ball in the first half as well. But far from clinical when it mattered. The goal came out of nothing from Rory Fallon. A sweet strike. Aberdeen Football Club actually formed on this day in 1903. Three other clubs merged as one. Wotherspoon. Kajabi. It's Lee Griffiths now, shadowed by Considine. It's left to Reynolds to scoop it away.
That's the type of pass Hibs needs. Kajabi, penetrating pass, played with a bit of purpose in it, and getting Griffiths in behind.
Connor is offside.
Well, Graham Stack is struggling. He's been signalling to the bench, and I don't know if he wants to deal with any of these pass backs.
Well, he's struggling. Graham Stack has signalled to the bench. And Stack is going to need some treatment, it would seem. We do have Mark Brown on the bench, and he's getting ready to come on. Stack gutted, but clearly toiling.
Yeah, just his hip area. I don't quite know where it stemmed from, but earlier on you see him kicking here on his right foot, and something has gone there. And I don't know if he can continue.
Well, as he receives treatment, this is worth another look.
Oh, we've been screaming out for some quality. Look at this, chest control. Look at the trajectory in that shot at goal. It is so controlled. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows where he is. He knows where the goals are. And that just dips under the bar. It is absolute quality and fitting of a semi-final occasion.
It's been a familiar sight in the Scottish Cup for Aberdeen this season. Rory Fallon scoring. Greg Brown side level. Graham Stack is going to have to be replaced here. So a blow for Hibs. Brown will come on. If it does go to a penalty shootout today, he actually saved 2 penalties in the shootout with Motherwell back in September in the League Cup. But Hibs forced to use up one of their subs in a goalkeeping sense.
Well, kicking is such a big part of a goalkeeper's job these days. Fielding back passes, never got to mention the normal goal kicks. But Stack is struggling, it has to go off. Big occasion now for Brown to step in.
Yes, Mark Brown. His last appearance was a 4-0 defeat against Rangers back in January. He played in 2 Scottish Cup semi-finals in his Inverness days and lost them both. So, Pat Fenton forced to use the second sub in a manner that he wouldn't have wished. Won the Irish Cup with Bohemians, and won a good few Irish titles as well with them in Shelbourne. Ivy. Hughes caught late by Osborne.
Well, I just wonder if fitness will come into this as well, Ian. As you say, the game is played to a finish today. The possibility of an extra half hour, even penalty kicks. I wonder if we'll get another moment of magic before the 90 is out.
Wallacepoon. O'Connor is onside. Sproul is racing through the middle here. O'Connor taking the long way round. Certainly took his time.
Can't believe he didn't play Sproul on his left foot. Sproul had the pace to get himself a yard inside the box.
Wotherspoon. Griffiths. Approaching the final quarter of an hour of the first Scottish Cup semi-final of the weekend. Tom Sawers. Reynolds. Wotherspoon. And Wotherspoon feeding Doherty. Cleared by Considine.
That's what Wotherspoon is on for. Make things happen, go past opponents. Set your teammate to the byline and balls into the box. That's encouraging for the Hibs fans to see that.
Doherty's throw, away by Arneson, only to Osborne. Now Wotherspoon. Met by Robertson. Hibs sustaining their interest here. Doherty's throw doesn't fall favourably for Hibs. Away by Arneson, but Kajabi will be onto it. Good shout from Jason Brown for Considine to leave it. McArdle. Darren Mackie timed his run right here. Scott Vernon in the middle. Mackie will escape from Kajabi. This effort was tame, especially with Fallon and Vernon lurking.
Well, he found the angle, Darren Mackie, here as he gets away from Kajabi and his left foot. He just doesn't get the power. A bit more power in that and it would have troubled Mark Brown.
Been around Aberdeen a long time. Darren Mackie, his contract's up at the end of the season. He hopes to stay on. Griffiths has run it out. It's hard to see which way this semi-final will go next. Who will have the next say, I wonder? Rory Fallon certainly had a big say with Aberdeen's equaliser goal of the highest quality. Mackie onto this, McPake, and Mark Brown has to smother.
Yeah, and it's not deemed to be a pass back, just a poor attempt at a clearance, but there's a mistake from Hanlon, and Hanlon here, he just lets that ball go. It's almost an opportunity for Rory Fallon to get on the end of it, and his second goal.
Osborne for Hanlon. So has to go back to Brown. Soares made contact. Arneson didn't. Griffiths. Reynolds. Hughes. McArdle. Really taken out by Sproul. Hughes. Flicked on by Vernon, away by McPake. McArdle. Guided back by McPake. From the Livingston defender who was previously with Coventry City down south. Osborne. Considine. Fallon. Fivey. One back by Wotherspoon, and Doherty now up to Griffiths. It's a lovely layoff for O'Connor. Griffiths again. Lee Griffiths hits the outside of the post.
I think it's a poor effort, Ian. He's not really set himself for the shot there. He's uncomfortable on his right foot. It's a right foot cross. Just bide your time. Two teammates in the box. But to take it like that was never going to find the target.
Vernon. McArdle. Taking on Kajabi. Hibs throw.
Well, he was looking for help there, McArdle, wasn't he? Had to go himself in the end. We know what a bit of quality can do. We've seen it. Aberdeen are back into the game. We're just getting to the stage of the match now where the level of concentration has to be so high. One mistake and it could prove costly.
Into the last 10 minutes of the 90 anyway. There might be more to come. Arneson's long throw. Away by Soers and then by Sproul. Tense times for everyone involved, particularly the managers. The stakes are so high now. One slip, one error could prove so costly. Total focus and concentration needed. Away by Considine for McArdle. Sproul's onto this though. He's been taken out. We might be getting the first yellow card of this semi-final, and it's going in the direction of Darren Mackie.
Well, Sproul takes it well, first touch. Mackie is just a fraction out with that challenge. I thought Willie Collum had kept his composure all afternoon, no yellow cards, but he deemed that one to be worthy of a caution.
Witherspoon and O'Connor over the free kick, although O'Connor not there for long. He's heading into the mix. Griffiths doing a bit of pushing and shoving there, and Willie Collins noticed it. Griffiths was not happy with Fallon.
Yeah, that's the officials working well together. That was the linesman who stepped onto the pitch, clearly drawing Willie Collins' attention to a bit of grappling inside the box.
Hampden Park awaits. Witherspoon's free kick. Really poor. Away by Hughes.
Well, I know you're looking for a bit of pace on the ball, but poor delivery. Didn't give any of his teammates the chance to go on the end of it.
Kajabi's throw. O'Connor. Same again, another throw for Pa Kujabi. O'Connor. Another throw for Aberdeen. Extra time looming at Hampden Park. It's a throw for Hibs now, though.
That's slack. It just keeps the pressure on Aberdeen. The Hibs supporters trying to get behind their team, give them a lift.
Kajabi. Osborne. Slack from Kajabi. They're just exchanging throw-ins at the moment, aren't they, these two teams? McPake won it well, and Lee Griffiths is in. This is the moment. Lee Griffiths scores. Now they're dreaming of a place in the Scottish Cup final.
Well, this is all down to James McPake. When this ball is played forward, look at the hunger and determination McPake to win it. This ball played forward, there's the interception, and all of a sudden Hibs are on the attack. Wonderful through pass from O'Connor, and on his weaker right foot, Lee Griffiths finds the angle, the front two working well, and he puts it past Jason Brown. And into the final, courtesy of the front two. Terrific goal.
Yes, McPake certainly did his bit for the cause. O'Connor set up Griffiths, his 11th goal for Hibs. 9 of them have come away from Easter Road. None of them more welcome than that. Can they hold on here, Hibs? Vernon trying to get to this. It's a goal kick. And has Lee Griffiths propelled Hibs into the final?
Well, there's the leader. He has shown the way forward, winning every ball. And all of a sudden a 50-50 comes to a corner. His pass is perfect. Into the stride of Griffiths, and right foot finish finds the angle. Such a well-worked goal.
Fallon, Darren Mackie trying to sneak in. Here's Arneson. Arneson! Always heading over and out, it seems, off the boot of the Icelander.
Yeah, we know he's got that ability, Anderson. A goal in particular from Tannadice against Dundee United, right into the top corner. Not too far away there, but 5 minutes plus injury time to go. Can Hibs hold down?
Hibs hoping to reach their first Scottish Cup final since 2001 when they lost to Celtic. They could meet them again, of course, or they could meet their Edinburgh rivals' Hearts. That's unless Aberdeen can scramble an equaliser now. They have to go for broke. They've done it before, can they do it again? Robertson over towards Fallon. Darren Mackie. Goal kick.
Well, this will be the story of the last few minutes, I'm sure. Diagonals into the box, Hibs have to contend with that, to deal with it. They've still got Vernon and Fallon in the air, Mackie trying to go into the scraps. But time running out for Craig Brown and Aberdeen.
Hibs tantalisingly close to a place in the 2012 Scottish Cup final. Vernon. McArdle. Mackie. Mackie determined. Kajabi and Sproul equally so.
The tendency now for Hibs is just to sit deep, to try and defend too deep. It's a dangerous tactic.
Fallon, he's rescued Aberdeen once. Arneson now. Aberdeen cry for handball. Although a bigger shout from their fans than their players, I think. Robertson. Poor, away by Doherty. It's going to be a frantic finale to the Scottish Cup semi-final as Aberdeen push for an equaliser. Mackie, it's a poor layoff. Osborne. O'Connor. Reynolds over towards Mackie. It's come off him though, and it will be another goal kick. We're in the last minute of the 90, but the word is from the touchline that there is going to be 5 minutes of stoppage time, which Pat Fenton and Billy Brown won't like to see.
Well, I think Gary O'Connor wants to come off. He looks a tired player there, he's got to get hold of it. He's making a signal to the bench. It's George Frankham who's going to come on. I just wonder whether it's O'Connor coming off.
Yep. Gary O'Connor has run his course. Gary O'Connor is being replaced. And George Frankham, who's on loan from Norwich, will come on and seek to protect what Hibs have. They have a 2-1 lead. And they are stoppage time away from a place in the final.
He's had a big part in this semi-final, Gary O'Connor. First goal, of course, then set up for the second.
5 minutes is confirmed, but here's Wotherspoon, could put Sproul in. Sean McArdle was too aware that Sproul was that close. He's the sort of player that's never far away, mind. Reynolds. Fallon. Vernon now. Crowded out, but he's able to feed Robertson. Arneson. Reynolds. Actually missed by Vernon. Might get to it now. Desperate defending from Hibs. Arneson. Ricardo ready to launch it. It's hit and hope time for Aberdeen. McPake won that. He's been a colossal figure for Hibs today. He'll fancy a bit of that too. Wotherspoon now for Kajabi. Considine. Ricardo up against Sproul, but then ran into Kajabi. Considine. Arneson takes over. Now Mackie. Vernon. It's an easy take from Mark Brown. But still 3 minutes of stoppage time remaining at least.
Yeah, just a lack of quality in the cross. Just floated over. You can't get any power behind that effort. Mark Brown takes it comfortably.
Soares offside against Lee Griffiths. Aberdeen going to throw Josh McGuinness into the mix. Striker. Rory McCardle, the right back, is going to come off as the seconds tick agonisingly away for the men in red.
Last roll of the dice, Josh McGuinness again physically imposing, and you just have to be as direct as possible in these last couple of minutes.
They've just got to hope for a lucky break. But if Hibs keep the door shut, they'll be back here next month for the Scottish Cup final. Robertson was taken out, and they'll certainly be delivering this one into the box. A pulsating finish to this semi-final.
Stupid foul from Franco. Just gives Aberdeen the opportunity to get everyone forward. Desperate times for them.
Plenty jostling for position here. 5-y it is to whip it in. Will it go in? McPake trying to dig it out. There's a flag up. Flag up for offside. You see what it means to him.
Well, again, I think he's right here. You can see it's a clear yard or two. Is that Arneson? Yeah, just a lack of knowledge here. Didn't appreciate the situation. Once again, the linesman gets it right.
Into the last minute. After 5 added on. Hibs nearly there. Nearly in the final. Doherty's throw. Wotherspoon now. Wotherspoon way off target. He should have passed that to Sproul really and wasted a few seconds.
Oh, can't believe it, Ian. I know it's an easy game up here, but surely he should have seen Sproul on his left-hand side.
Time is nearly up for Aberdeen. Fallon knocks it on. Here's McGuinness just on. Mackie now. It's a terrific tackle from Kajabi, but it is an Aberdeen throw. Still time to get it into the box, perhaps. And Arneson will chuck it in. Now or never, surely, for Aberdeen. Arneson's throw, on by Reynolds. Still it hangs in there. Wotherspoon clears it. It's over. Hibs have done it. Hibs have won it. It is glory, glory to the Hibernians in this Scottish Cup semi-final. 110 years after they lost. Hibs won the cup. They're in the final at least. Gary O'Connor gave them a perfect start. James McPake, a captain's contribution today. Not only outstanding at the back, but he played a part in the winner. Aston O'Connor, who set up Lee Griffiths for the moment of his life. And it's Hibs who will return here next month to either face their Edinburgh rivals Hearts or to face the SPL champions Celtic, and the latter would be a repeat of the 2001 final.